Kids these days are only interested in getting their hands on the latest AirPods, iPads and whatever the latest tech is. Back in my day, all I was interested in was getting the top toys from the 1990s. So come with me as we head into the most wonderful time of the year and we'll have a look at some of my top 5 favourite toys of the 90s. If you are from the UK like me, chances are you grew up looking through the Argos catalogue, circling your favourites so you could drop hints to your mum and dad nearer to Christmas of all the favourite toys you would want. This always rings true and is such a nostalgic feeling for anybody from the UK. Up first we have the WWF Hasbros released in 1990. This is a special one for me and you can hear the enthusiasm in my voice for this one. I am actually collecting these back again as an adult and it's been a fun process so far. These were released in 1990 based on the 1989 roster from the year before, and I was sold from the beginning. As a kid I missed out on the LJNs. They didn't have the action feature anyway, so the WWF Hasbros were truly the first to have this feature. From Hulk Hogan to the Ultimate Warrior to Bret Hitman Hart to Dusty Rhodes, the Mountie, Mr. Perfect, you name it. I was in from the beginning, and these were a fantastic set. I believe there was 99 to collect of the regular figures, and I think the green cards are very hard to get these days, very expensive, but the journey's been fun, and I believe there's 2 or 3 mail ways to complete the collection, of course with the iconic ring. Any memories of this one? Let me know in the comments, because this is a truly special one for me. Next up we have the Super Nintendo. Now, I think I got this either Christmas 1992 or Christmas 1993. This is a truly special nostalgic one for me, and I still think it holds up to this day. I have the original hardware that I had when I was a child. This, from Turtles in Time to Batman Returns, had some fantastic games. I especially like the sports games as well, Super Soccer and Super Tennis. I remember seeing the adverts on Channel 4 for this one. I remember being a previous NES player thinking, wow, I'm truly going to be playing with power now. We still play this once a month when Nav comes round to my house for a retro night. The SNES is always a favourite. I think it ranks up there as one of the best consoles of all time. What says you? Just look at the beautiful Street Fighter 2 Turbo, the graphics were brilliant. I remember having to blow this cartridge a few times. Next on our list we have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or from here in the UK we knew it as Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. If you know, you'll just know, won't you? Now of course these were based on the franchise of the same name and produced by Playmates since 1988 when Wave 1 was released. Wave 2 came in 1989 and by the time we got to the 1990s things were really picking up. They seemed to get very wacky with their ideas and we were treated to quite a few different themes actually. We'd get different looks like Sewer Leo, Undercover Donnie, Heavy Metal Ralph and Rapping Mikey I remember as well. So things were quite crazy in the 90s. If you combine that with the play sets as well, like the Sewer Lair, which I remember having as a child, and the Technodrome. Now Technodrome was an absolute cracker, but I don't remember having the Technodrome as a child. I am 99.9% sure that I never. I'm looking to get that back in my adult life, but that goes for a fair price as you can imagine. And who could forget the 1990 movie, the live action movie? This is always going to be special for Turtle fans, isn't it? I remember seeing this in the cinema when I was 6 years old. Absolutely amazing stuff. So there you have it. Do you remember having these when you were little? I think everyone at least had one turtle or a few accessories, didn't they? Please answer the burning question as well. Who is your favourite turtle? I'll give you a clue. Mine's the red one. Next on the list we have the Tamagotchi. This was a brand of handheld coming out of Japan. I think I had this roughly 1997ish, though I think they might have come out in about 96. It was definitely 97 for me because I remember being in high school at this very time and going into the library to check that my pet was okay. Rather unsuccessfully I might add. I'm sure I wasn't the only one in that situation. I thought these were super cool for the time. 3 buttons. A button at the front for when that operated the camera, I believe, as well. And obviously the goal was to make sure your pet would be cared for. And I remember when the egg hatched and the pet was born, I just thought it was absolutely unbelievable scenes, me, especially for this time period. Did you have any memories of this one? Did you guys have this? These were absolutely everywhere from the mid-90s, probably for about early 2000s. What say you? Did you enjoy the Tamagotchi? Last on our list today is Pogs. Ah, another mid-90s classic. This takes me back to a very special time in the 90s. I think they fit the era perfectly. I really collected these for the artwork and the different ones you could get. Not so much playing the actual game, because I always seem to lose that game and get my pogs taken off me by different friends. But I used to love these, and mainly for the artwork from WWF, Simpsons, Looney Tunes. I used to have all sorts of these. I think they really sum up this nostalgic era that we love so much. Anyway guys, let me know what you think of pogs. Did anybody else do what I did, where you'd send off for tokens in like a newspaper to get new pogs? I've seen them popping up in Happy Meals as well, from Mackey's. Let me know in the comments, and don't forget as always to like and subscribe. See you next time.